left off last time?
Yes.
No.
Kyle?
We had come out, we heard a ruckus, and two parts of the cult were fighting each other right outside of our dear friend Erg's jail cell.
Not really right outside, on that other side of the stadium from y'all. Yeah. Because he's down in the underground part in the Awa is kind of where they have him.
Gotcha. And I believe about half a dozen people just got killed.
Was it half a dozen?
It was 4 or 6.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. So, like, as you guys had, like, the commotion was happening across on the other side of the stadium from you all. You know, some people had died in the process of that conflict. You guys hear, you know, people scream out, a gunshot maybe. And you guys had all decided to start walking over there, I think was what Kyle wanted to do, to go do something. I'm not sure what his...
Yeah, I just didn't remember how we ended specifically. Yeah. Like, what was and then we end right there.
Yeah, and then you guys were walking over there. What exactly is your plan, Kyle, when you get over there? What are you intending on doing?
Well, I'd like to release Erg. I'd like to murder the guy that was talking smack about me. And I'd like to do as much as I can to bolster the anti-revolution.
To bolster the anti-revolution?
I'm assuming the people against the douche nozzle that was talking bad to me are the more reputable of the folks on the thing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I've chosen to decide without actually seeing anything.
I was about to say, I was like, you're making a lot of assumptions on this. And it's not like...
I mean, okay, so like, Sosa wanted to go. Sosa was dead set on going.
Mm-hmm.
Sosa would surround himself by those kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
The person who would be the most bad about Sosa's leaving would be, you know, second in command of the same regime.
Mm-hmm.
So the people anti-him is who I'm with.
Okay.
More of the enemy of my enemy.
Right.
But again, I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing.
Right. So as you're going across the open area of the field, you walk past where the temple is, because I'm assuming it's out there somewhere. You never really specified where exactly it was. And you see Susie, the one enforcer that had been talking shit to you, just like with this club, like one of the people that would have been like one of the lieutenants of Sosa is like right there in front of him, and they're yelling at each other, and Susie like takes this club and fucking bashes his head in. And behind Susie is this other one of the lieutenants, one of the other like not second in commands, but the other like underlings of Sosa, this woman named Max. And when you see Susie smash this guy in the head, everyone else kind of like stops, and Susie starts telling everybody, calm the fuck down, everyone needs to settle down. And it looks like a lot of the people, some of the people are fucking leaving the area, right? Like the numbers that were kind of with Sosa before seem to have dwindled, right? Like a lot of those people seem to be leaving. There's still kind of a group that's there, but it's not quite as many people. But as you start heading over that way, it seemed like Susie, as the enforcer type, kind of being instigated by this other person, Max, was kind of quelling the rebellion that was happening, or something along those lines. And they start to kind of like pull everybody else that's back there that hasn't left and kind of walked off from the area as the violence kind of settles down. Like they all kind of pull back into their area as you're headed over there.
Does it look about 50-50? Or did it?
Yeah, probably. Probably it seems like, I mean, ballpark. It's just some, you know. But yeah, probably about half the people like kind of walk in one direction, the other half kind of go in another direction. But it seems more like it's not defined specific number, I guess is the best way to say it. So, sure. But not precisely 50-50.
Gotcha.
So what do you want to do?
I would kind of notice. Did you say Max or Sam?
Max. Susie is the enforcer.
Yeah,
Max
Susie
is the one that seems to be one of the lieutenants that has taken charge from your assessment.
Gotcha. I would sidle over kind of. I don't know that I could get necessarily to Max, but I would kind of go over to that area.
No, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get to Max. Like they kind of went back into their area. like she goes back in and like they kind of leave a few enforcers out around their kind of, little sectioned off area. Like they're not just like, hey, come on in, everybody. Like they've always been kind of quarantined off on their own. You know what I mean? So they have a tendency to kind of blockade their little area and just kind of keep to themselves for the most part, like a weird cult would do. So, I mean, you could still go over there and, I don't know, kind of check out that situation.
I am. I'm gonna insert myself in that situation. I'm gonna kind of follow where that crowd would have gone.
Which one?
Follow me. Don't shake your head. You're coming with me. Come on now.
Well, yeah. So as you get over there, like the edge of their kind of like area, like there are still a couple enforcers that are there, or grunts or something along those lines. They're like, it's best if you just, turn around. We've had a lot of violence here. We're trying to.
Yeah. I noticed things got a little out of hand there. I just, I wasn't sure if there's anything we can do to help or.
No, we got it. It's everything's under control.
No disrespect. Didn't really look like anybody had it. So just, looks
somebody
like
give me a name.
A whole lot of craziness going around there.
Somebody give me a name real quick.
Phil.
Yeah, the problem is Phil was trying to raise up a whole bunch of people and kind of seize power, and Max kind of shut that shit down.
Classic Phil. Understood. It's been a heck of a 3 or 4 days for you guys. So like, are you just gonna fight each other until you're dead, or do you have a plan here?
Wait.
No, we're not gonna fight each other until we're dead. This is done.
I'm gonna go check on Phil.
No way that's done.
Max is in charge. You're gonna do what?
I'm gonna check on Phil.
Phil's dead.
Oh.
Phil's head's got smashed in the conflict.
Check anyways.
Okay. Yeah. Phil's dead. Phil's head is smashed in.
Okay.
So
you look over and you see Phil's dead. His head got smashed in.
Classic Phil. So Max is in charge.
Yeah. Anything.
But
like,
I just got told that Susie's in charge.
No. Who told you that?
Susie told me that.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is my ship thing, and if you got a problem with that kind of thing, the whole shebang. Like, that's why I'm so confused.
No, he just took out Phil for Max, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you might have misunderstood. It's Max is in charge.
Nuance may not be my my best forte, but it was pretty cut and dry. But all right. It's just fine. I'm just curious. Didn't know if there's anything could be done to help because I hate to see all this bloodshed.
You want to roll a manipulate on this because I know that's what you're trying to do is instill some sort of like doubt in and sow some seeds of fucking
100%
whatever. Yeah, I know what you're doing.
You do not read me like a book, sir.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. All right, conflicts and trauma because that's where this is going to be. It's just a social conflict. All right, so you're trying to convince this guy of something, right?
The ranks are not as sewn up as they happen to be, and that
All right, first of all, your subject must be able to hear you and understand what you're saying. Yeah, we're good. What you want must be something that isn't completely unreasonable. Sure, okay, why not? We'll just keep doing it this way. All right, each of the following factors will give you a +1. You have more people on your side. Nope. What you ask for does not cost your opponent anything. No. Your opponent has suffered trauma. Nope. You're not really asking him for something. You're just trying to convince him of some bullshit is what you're trying to do.
Yeah, so like the sweat off his sack to double check things.
It is. I'm going to say no. You've helped your opponent earlier. No. You plead your case very well. I'll give you a +1 for that because I think it's kind of fun.
All right, so 4 yellow because
Hold on. We're not done yet. For each of the following factors, you get a -1 modifier. Your opponent has more people.
Right
Your opponent has more people than you. -1. What you ask for is valuable or dangerous. -1.
How is it?
Because you're trying to sow seeds of dissent within a group that you're not part of.
That I think are already there.
That you're
already
not part
there.
Right. That you're not part of.
Pre-sown.
-1. So -2 from that. So we are at a cumulative -1.
Cumulative -1.
Right. Your opponent has nothing to gain by helping you. I'm not going to fuck you over with that one. It's fine. You have difficulty understanding each other. Nope. And the range between you is short and long. No. So cumulative -1.
So I would have had a 4 and a 2, so now I have a 4 and a 1.
Yep.
That's not terrible.
2 successes.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, so when you say that about the about Susie saying that he's in charge, the guy kind of like, does a double take real quick. When he questions, he's like, no, Susie's not in charge. Like, it seems like there's a hint of doubt when you say that. So like, there you go. You've sown a potential seed of dissent.
That's all I wanted.
Yeah.
By the way, this whole time, Gasper and Titus are like behind these guys, looking unbelievably uncomfortable, and he hates everything that's going on.
Yeah. So past the barricaded area, and kind of like what the barricaded would be, like one of those like pull across gates that they would have to section off different parts of the stadium. That's kind of what they're using also, as like their makeshift little entryway into their area. And you can still see some people back in the back, like kind of walking across, and you see Max talking to Susie and talking to some of the other people, and she goes back and goes into one of the other rooms. About this point, Boss Hog comes over, kind of taps you all on the shoulder, metaphorically speaking, and so it seems like it's settled down, I guess.
Yeah, there was a little bit of killing, a little bit of trying to usurp going on, and looks like they handled it. But
yeah, Rico was telling me that it looked like Max kind of seems to have taken charge.
Yeah, Max took charge, and poor Phil over there. Well, what's left of him?
Well, Phil's kind of a dick anyway.
Yeah, seems like most of the people in this group are, but whatever.
Actually, yeah. Hey, why don't we head back over this way, and we could talk.
Most definitely. Phil,
instead of right here by these guards of this other group.
I'm gonna go check on Erg.
That's what I was originally coming for, but I'm assuming that will not be easy.
Well, I'm gonna try it anyways.
Okay. All right. So, Yurik, you go off with Boss Hog.
Knowing that you're checking on Erg, I would hand you a ration. Make sure he's taken care of.
Absolutely. Thanks.
Chris, what are you going to do?
Gasper's going to go with Demeter because he feels very badly about what's going on with Erg. He feels very badly about how everything has gone.
Mm-hmm.
And he feels guilty.
All right, so you go down to the lower levels, and we'll deal with the Boss Hog stuff in a little bit, Kyle. So Demeter and Gasper, you guys go down to the lower levels where the Awa is, and it seems like this group is kind of like sectioned off down there as well now. Like they've kind of like built a little perimeter, more so just like junk stuff, but they have like a couple people posted like before you would even get to that point now. But you come walking up, and they have a couple guards there. Can we help you?
Yeah, I just want to check on Erg to see if he's doing okay.
He's fine.
Can I see him?
For what?
To make sure he's doing okay?
I mean, we were just in there. He's fine.
Yeah, it's a weird thing that I trust, but I verify.
How are you at persuading people?
Terrible.
Oh, okay.
What is the manipulate? Is that it?
Yeah, it'd be manipulate.
All right. Let's see this.
Can I aid him?
You would count as more or not more people. You don't really get to aid those things.
Okay.
That's how you get the aid. Is you
two
have
of
more
us.
people than the other group does.
Yeah, it's just two of us versus however many.
Yeah. So I'm going to say that's flat.
Look, can I state my case first before you?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
Look, Erg's my friend. I don't know what happened. I just want to talk to him to find out what happened and make sure that he's okay. There's a really good chance he's going to talk to me and tell me the truth because Erg's never lied to me. Hell, Erg's never lied to anybody. I'm concerned for Erg, and I want to know what happened.
Sure, I'll give you a +1 for that.
Okay.
Erg wouldn't hurt a fly.
So says you. I've seen him kill a fly. That's a lie. You're a liar.
It wasn't meant to be.
Don't mind him. He was speaking metaphorically.
Uh-oh.
All right, go ahead, Jeremy.
All right. I got nothing.
And they're like, look, we were, do you want to push it? Because like when you first do that, they're like, look, we were told not to let anybody back. Like we are on lockdown right now. No one comes in, no one goes out, lockdown.
No, she feels responsible for what's happened to her. So yeah, I'm going to push it. Okay. I got nothing on everything. So
yeah.
And nothing again. Nothing.
Yeah. They're like, look, sorry, there's nothing I can do right now. Like we're on lockdown. Max said no one comes in, no one goes out. I can't let anyone in. We're making sure he's got food. She wanted to make sure no one got back there for both his safety and everybody else's, just in case, till she can get it sorted out what exactly was going on.
Will you tell him I stopped by to look in on him?
Will do.
And me and Titus.
Okay.
Demeter reaches into one of her pockets and starts putting cotton back into her ears after talking to him.
How come you do that?
What?
We cut away. We cut away and we cut back over to, we see Boss Hog and Uric, and they've kind of like moved off to another section a little bit away from where they were at. And Boss Hog says to Uric, so I actually think that Max taking charge is probably better for us. She was one of the less extreme of Sosa's lieutenants. So this might actually work in our favor.
All right, that's good. At least somebody with a little bit more level heads in charge. That's always a better thing.
The Phil guy was a diehard loyalist at that point. Like he was a if I knew something about, drinking the Kool-Aid, he was a Kool-Aid drinking, like he'd have drank the Kool-Aid first,
Gotcha. Now, all right. Well, now it's just about seeing how bad Max is on with Erg. Other than that, hopefully, this will all. They can go back to just having their beliefs, but sticking around and not taking all the supplies and leaving, kind of thing. So hopefully,
yeah, it may not be bad to try to see if we can get somebody to get in there and at least find out from Max where she's at on it.
Yeah, we need 100%, definitely.
Do you think you could try to?
I mean, I was
talk your way past the gate to try to talk to Max.
Oh yeah, no issue.
I mean, maybe not right this second. Like they might be, tempers are a little high right now.
Yeah, absolutely. When the blood dries and we move a few bodies, then I'll figure it out.
Okay. Might be a good idea to figure out where they're at. I don't think, like I said, she wasn't nearly as much of a devotee as Phil was, so she may not.
Yeah, getting rid of Sosa, getting rid of Phil. It seems like we've gotten rid of the biggest issues.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, I didn't really want to talk about that while we were, right there by the guards,
Oh, yeah, keep it under the rug. We don't have anything to do with any of this. This is just their internal strife and conflict. We have no clue what happened.
Right. Okay. All right, well, see you later, Toad. Bye, Boss Hog. And Boss Hog heads off. About this point, we see Gasper and Demeter and Titus come meandering back up that way. Kind of back to the same area, back over on the third baseline where you all have been kind of staying.
So they won't let me in to see Erg. They've got him sequestered. and
Us.
yeah. But Gasper was there too.
And the rest.
Yeah, it sounds like we're gonna have to kind of find out how to deal with this Max. So Max, again, it sounds like of all the people to be in charge, Max is a good one to have leading this house of cards. We just gotta find out kind of what Max is, where Max stands on all these issues. I don't think we do anything tonight because everybody's kind of on edge and licking their wounds. But I think starting tomorrow, we got to get somebody inside that brain trust over there to kind of find out a little bit more about Max and then see what we can do to get her out of this situation.
So are we not going to explore the bright light thing? Because I feel like we should. We just don't need to take everybody there.
Correct, but the question is, do we just leave Erg and hope everything works out?
This all went so wrong. We thought we were going to do something good here, and it all just went to shit.
Oh, we did great things. Sosa was awful. Phil, apparently, even worse.
Erg's in jail for something he didn't do. A bunch of people there were killing each other.
I mean, he did give poisoned food to Sosa. So it'd be like he didn't do anything.
He didn't know.
Again,
they don't know
what he knew. If in the end,
Erg
gets released, Erg will not even remember this tomorrow. So it's not a big deal. We just got to make sure it doesn't become a big deal. See? No big deal.
Okay, well, you don't give Erg enough credit. He has an amazing memory. He remembers everything. He's not great at problem solving. He could not remember
whether the lantern was on or off.
He's just not good at problem solving. You just don't give him enough credit.
I like the idea of going to research the light thing because that'll get us out of here.
All right. Well, what do we need to hit the road? And I don't think we need to do it today. We probably do that tomorrow.
We need some gear, and we need Boss Hog to look in on Erg to at least try to take care of him.
You would be planning an expedition at that point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I have not distributed any of the 20 bullets I was given, correct?
No?
Okay, I just threw them in my inventory. I was curious. I couldn't remember if I did anything with it. All right, well, we got some cash from our latest escapade. So we can use that way. We can figure out what we need to do.
If we tell them that we're going, maybe they'll give us, they were going to give him way too much food, but maybe they'll give us some supplies.
Are you saying we go to, the starry-eyed lunatics and we say, hey, how about we go as a small escapade to see what this bright light was on your behalf and report back?
Yeah, but it'd be better if Boss Hog did it. So, like, hey...
Why would it be better if Boss Hog did it? What's wrong with me?
You don't have much authority.
Authority?
If Boss Hog says, hey, we'll send out a small group, we can send these guys, they're not in either camp. We're neutral.
Nah,
I would prefer to be...
They would. Here's the thing. They would not view you all as neutral at this point. They would view you as from Boss Hog's camp. And at this point, we're talking about this boss's people and this boss's people. And like them being like, oh, yeah, sure. Well, So I'm just for clarity's sake. Like from their perspective, you all are in Boss Hog's camp.
I get that, but we're not in like... The two, everybody fighting with each other. We're just like, whatever.
Well, right, but Boss Hog's people weren't involved in that.
Yeah,
that was all like an internal Sosa thing. That was like his little group got fucking divided,
splintered.
And yeah. And then if that other group then being like, okay, we'll just hand this over to Boss Hog is kind of like there's competing bosses already within the arc, and so handing it over to a competing boss is like,
So the only way that we would be able to get this sanctioned would be like if it's like us and then a group from another boss and a group from another, like some kind of coalition. Unless we just do it on our own.
I'm going to head over and have this conversation now. I'm not going to let things swell down. I'm going to use this to my advantage. I'm going to try to get a quick sesh with good old Max.
Okay.
On the way there, I have a mutant ability within my rot eater that allows me to pop a rot to essentially regain a lost, essentially one of my lost empathies.
Okay.
So, cool if I pop a MP and a rot.
Sure. Do you still have rot?
I have 2 rot, one of them permanent, so I would lose my 1 non-permanent rot.
Right. Okay.
I was saving that for a fun murder spree, but it looks like that's off the table.
Yeah.
You and I have different definitions of fun.
I mean, I think you can only do like 1 point of damage to somebody, or like
so it was
one person 1 point of rot.
In my mind, in my mind, Susie was like injured, but still like there, and I would like grab Susie from the back and be like, "It's gonna be okay," and then I would do like a rot pulse, and then and I'd be like, "What happened? Oh no, they died from the same thing that Sosa did. There's magic in the air." That kind of thing.
Speaking of which, I'm not sure if the mutant abilities are like that sneaky. You know what I mean?
Is rot visible? I mean,
but also the action of doing the thing. You know what I mean? Like without anyone noticing. I'm saying so.
I would like to think I have very sneaky rot.
We're kind of like, Adam, you're kind of like, everybody knows that everybody kind of has a thing.
Yeah. That's more so what I'm saying.
With D&D, there's certain spells that, you see the mouth move or you see the hands move. I'm not sure what my rot ability would be.
I would say without anybody noticing.
It literally says you emit pure rot.
Right. Yeah, but is it like a like you're farting and like everyone can tell that you're the one that's
for me. It was like, just like I just essentially shit myself and then die.
And rot just like shoots out of your ass. I'm just saying, like, it's not specific on the mechanics of what it looks like. So the assumption that it's not a like noticeable event is also a big assumption, is all I'm saying.
I'm just gonna read it then.
Okay, because by those same terms, Jeremy could be like that the hypersonic whatever thing is like, like no one else notices unless they can hear a dog whistle, except for you're opening your mouth and doing a thing. You know what I mean? Like you're doing a thing, that component to it.
Emit concentrated rot at an enemy at arm's length.
Right.
Inflicting 1 point of damage for every MP spent. Oh, so I could just use the rot for the ability and as much MP as I want to do as much damage as I want?
Does it say you're spending rot or spending MP?
Emit concentrated rot. And it says for each MP. Oh, each MP also requires 1 point of rot. So I'd have to spend one of each.
Yeah. So you'd be able to do a point of rot.
Yeah.
Unless you.
But I was just curious, like if I had
rot.
6 rot and 6 MP, could I hit them for 6?
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Exceptional.
I don't recommend 6 rot points.
Unless you're going to immediately like throw it at somebody before the next day.
I've been trying to get rot since day 1, and it hasn't worked.
But also, when you get that rot, that's when you roll the d6 to see if you immediately take damage, because you might not. So, but that also applies to this person that you're then emitting it into. They're now suffering a rot attack. So you would roll a d6, and if it's a 6 for each point of rot, that would be 1 point of damage. So there's a 1 in 6 chance that they take a point of damage.
It says I inflict a point of damage for each one.
Oh, well then, yeah. Then there you go.
Yeah.
I just meant in a normal rot attack is what I'm saying.
In a normal rot attack, but this is concentrated rot.
Right. Sure.
All right. Sorry. But I will be actually spend 1 MP to eliminate 1 point of trauma from the rot.
Okay. All right.
So.
Okay.
Or I'm sorry, the second one.
Yeah.
Spend 1 MP to use 1 of your rot points to recover 1 point of any attribute.
Right.
I was gonna, okay.
Yeah, I
was gonna say the trauma one was like that doesn't seem right.
Now that's like that if you suffer rot damage, like you can,
I can
offset
sacrifice
that
that rot point for
Yeah. All right. So what is your plan? What is your guys' plan? Now that we've circled around the rules.
Sorry.
Oh, it's fine. That's fine.
Kyle.
I would like to verify. I get accused of pushing things a little too. I just want to know where I stand with things.
The margin. You stand on the margin.
All I'm saying is, if you were going to try to do it in a secretive way where no one notices, I would force that to be some sort of like sneak.
Yeah, 100%.
Associated
There
with
could
it.
be a stealth roll involved in that as well.
Right. Like that would
100%.
be the thing that would make it sneaky. Not the act
just
itself.
have to give me the stealth, but I could have made it stealthy.
Right.
I would like to go find Max because I have this talk I'd like to do.
Okay. All right. So you go back over to you're going to go back over and talk to the guards, basically the ones that are kind of guarding the area. Yeah. Because those will be the people you have to talk to first.
And did I hear you say, I'm not cheating. I swear to God, I'm trying to be good. And Susie went the other way, right?
Yeah. Susie's in the back barricaded with all the other people.
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with that.
Yep. By the way, in case anyone's asking, Susie is spelled Soozie.
Ooh,
so
sexy.
All right, so we see you headed back over towards the guards. What is everybody else doing? I'm assuming Toad is going with you then.
Yeah, Toad would come with me.
What are the other two doing?
I'm going to go with Yorick to see how this turns out.
Okay.
Because I'm curious about what they're going to do with Erg. These are the people in charge of the people that are in charge of Erg, so I'm curious as to what's going to happen with Erg and to see if they're also going to continue their expedition to the light.
Gasper should
know.
go as well because he wants to try to convince them for us to go.
I got this.
Gasper wants to get out of Dodge. He doesn't like this at all.
All right. So the four of you, counting Toad, and then 5 if you count Titus.
We don't.
Toad doesn't. Toad is like, do we have to bring the dog?
I know, right?
Like, do we need the dog
No,
for this?
we really don't need the dog. I don't.
Is the dog good at negotiating?
No, the dog's not good at anything but just fucking slobbering on shit.
Do you think he can hear us?
I'm certain he can hear us, but the question
No,
is...
not the dog. I mean Gasper.
He can't hear the dog, so...
Oh, okay.
Can you give me a cotton balls?
Yes, I can hear you. And he can help and intimidate a little bit.
Great. Can he help intimidate over there?
All right, so you guys get over to the little guard post that's right there. And,
Hey, guys. I know it's been a long night. I know tensions are high. I just got something that kind of can't wait. And I'm actually really excited about the fact that it looks like Max is taking control and things have leveled out a little bit. I just need a word with Max for just a second, if that's possible.
the one guard says, hold on, and like looks at the other one and kind of gestures, and they like look back and they signal, and another couple guys come up, and another couple enforcers or grunts or something along those lines come up and like fill in the gap, and one of them goes back to go talk to Max.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Looked like a heck of a little skirmish there, but you guys took care of that pretty quickly. Strong work. I thought maybe it was going to get out of hand there for a second, but you did well.
Yeah, no, Phil was trying to bring a iron fist down on everyone, and Max made sure that didn't happen.
Classic Phil. There's no room for that here. No room for that kind of thing. So Max is in charge. Okay, I like it. I was kind of waiting to see what kind of came to the surface. You know, Sosa, may he rest in peace. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think there's still a plan for an expedition, but obviously that's we'll have to see.
Yeah, it's exactly. Oddly enough, one of the reasons we're here. We need some curiosity in that. If we can be some help with some usefulness, yeah.
In the back, we see that other guard that had been there comes walking back up, and Susie's there too. Susie walks up It's like, Max will see you.
All right, much appreciated. Now I immediately get nervous that we're going to get ambushed.
You start to walk towards the gate, and Toad starts to walk in with you, and everybody else, and they're like, no, just you.
Okay. Okay, sounds like a plan. Sure, if I'm not back in 5 or 10 minutes, just wait longer.
Make sure you check on Erg.
Deal.
Susie's like, Erg's not in with Max.
Well, no shit,
Erg's
but Max
downstairs.
is in charge of the people that are in charge of Erg right now.
So they're saying ask about.
Yeah.
He's fine. We just took him down some food.
Anyways, back this way. It's a 2 lefts and a right still.
We'll walk you back there.
All right. And I begrudgingly start walking back.
Susie's a dick. I feel like we'd have been better off with Phil.
It's just because you guys don't like Susie. Because Susie doesn't
Nobody likes Susie.
Yeah, well. He doesn't take shit. He's an enforcer. His job's literally to not take shit. All right, so Toad's still back there. And as you're going through, Toad's like, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like it either. That dog just keeps fucking slobbering.
That's not what I meant, but yeah, I don't like that either.
You know he can hear you, right?
What?
We see Susie and one of the other people kind of escorting Yurik back to the area where Max is, and they go up and they knock on the door and kind of crack it open. It's like, hey, Max, Yurik is here, wants to have a word with you. It's like, oh yeah, bring him in. And the door opens, and we see a pretty tidy quarters, right? Like, it's actually pretty well kept. There's a stack of some old books and some paperwork and just things that she has collected like over some time back there, and trinkets. She's like, yeah, come on in, Yurik.
Good evening, Max. I know I don't want to take up a lot of your time. I know it's been a lot going on today. It's been kind of crazy and hectic. I just wanted to not let the sun set on this this evening before we had a conversation again.
So as you come in, Susie and the other person come in with you and close the door behind you. I just want to make sure I'm establishing the full scenario.
So what is it, 5-on-1?
3 people in there?
3-on-1, okay. Gotcha. So yeah, just curious. Just wanted to make sure that, you know, again, congratulations, things, all of that nature and everything.
Congratulations for what?
Everybody was telling me you're in charge now and the things have leveled off. I saw you guys got the whole Phil thing. I mean, that Phil guy. But
I mean, I don't know if that's worth congratulations. It's,
I mean,
just doing what's necessary.
Exactly. You just did what had to be done. Completely understood. I just wanted to run something by you since this is your domain, your territory. We had been talking about doing a little walkabout outside the Ark, heading in the western direction. That I know at one point was the end goal for some of y'all, and I just didn't know if that was something you'd be interested in helping with, or if we were kind of going to check this out, and if you wanted us to scout ahead and tell you what's going on, or we could be of use in that regard. At the very least, I didn't want it to happen without you knowing.
She kind of leans back in the chair that she's sitting in and is kind of listening to you. Roll me, I guess, manipulate is what it is.
Which I'm back up to a 5 plus a 2. I'm outnumbered.
Uh-huh.
So you want to go back with the 5 plus a 1? Or do you want to redo numbering? That would be a -1 for me total, but I don't know what you're...
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, hold on. Let me look back over that again real quick, just to make sure I'm giving you the actual ones. All right. You have more people? No. What you ask for doesn't cost your opponent anything.
I mean, I'm kind of...
No, it's kind of face at this point. Yeah. The opponent has suffered trauma. No.
They sure did. They've lost dozens of people.
She herself. You're negotiating with her.
True. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I'd say it's at that cumulative -1 right now is where we're at.
A 1 and 3 successes. One of them being one of the successes on the green die.
All right, this is pushable still, and it also depends on what she has. So you got 3 successes?
Yes. That should...
All right.
Oh, man.
Well, she can push too. That's the other side of it, so...
I would only be re-rolling 2 dice.
All right, so it seems like she's like, yeah, I mean, we do still want to investigate. I don't know about bringing others with us.
I mean, you could just wait till we came back and we could tell you what the lay of the land is. I mean, and...
No, if anyone's going to go, our people are going.
And that's fine. And also, like, okay, here's another thing I was going to toss out.
By the way, for reference sake, I pushed her roll and she got another success, which gave her 3 successes. So right now that would reduce yours to none. So if you want to, you could push what you got left.
Yeah, absolutely.
But before you roll, let's
have a little still chit chat before I roll, or roll and then chit chat.
Yeah, just whatever. I mean, dramatically, just tell me what you're saying when she said her response that way, and then roll.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm just offering. We've had some experience and some success out there, and I've always been a fan of sending a small party instead of an entire giant group of people out. No more successes out there, and it was just kind of something we wanted to offer since we were heading that way. Whether it would be something you were interested in, a little sponsor, a little curiosity, or I was even going to float out the option that maybe like send Erg along as well as maybe a pittance of some kind.
Yeah, no, I got to keep Erg under lock and key for a bit, at least, till we sort out what happened.
You know Erg very well.
Yeah.
I mean, Erg's just, that's the biggest confusing thing about all of this. It's just...
Listen, here's the thing. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm going to have to keep Erg under lock for a little bit, just in case.
But we're not planning, we're going to take, Erg will be taken care of. It's not like we're torturing Erg, are we?
No, okay. Erg is fine.
Just my own curiosity.
My concern.
I did not think that was your modus operandi.
My concern is that other people that may think it's his fault will take it out on him until we know exactly what happened.
Absolutely.
But for now, we're going to hold off on our expedition. We're going to give it a few days and sort some things out here, and then go from there. It probably won't be the same number of people that Sosa was going to do originally. I think I'm going to do a much smaller group.
Is it going to ruffle any feathers if we go out?
Tell you what, let's put a pin in it. We'll come back to that in a few days. I mean, you're saying go out on your own now? Yeah, I mean, I can't stop you. You can do whatever you want.
But I just didn't want to step on any toes. That's all I'm saying. It's something we had a walkabout plan for tomorrow, and I just wanted to make sure. And again, originally Erg was part of that walkabout too. Is the only other thing I was tossing out.
Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd prefer if you didn't. Specifically because I don't want anyone in this group to think that the site is being messed with.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So,
I mean, I was paying very little attention that evening.
If you were going to go out, I'd prefer that you wait for us to go out to investigate.
Gotcha. I mean, like I said, I wasn't paying that much attention that evening. I just know that away kind of thing. Yeah, and I, again, don't even know what we're looking for. but it's way past time for us to do an adventure and a walk.
Well, like I said, I can't stop you, but I'd prefer if you left the investigation of that site to me.
Gotcha. All right, well, that's really all. You've answered all of my questions, my quandaries, my inquiries, all of that things. Again, like I said, long, rough day for you guys. Didn't want to take a lot of your time. Just wanted to float that out there and see how it got.
I appreciate that. Is there anything else?
That's it. I once again take another pop for empathy and another.
Oh, yeah, you get a mutant point for that, too.
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't, because you're still at 10. Oh, wait, you popped
I
it.
used one. So
And then
back to 10.
Back to 10, yeah. Well, and then Susie, you turn around, you see Susie open the door behind you and gestures. He's like glaring at you.
Have a good night. Give him the old tip of the cap because I've got my little beret on. So, yeah, good night.
Yeah, Max is like, you too.
And then I tip it to Susie on the way past.
Susie's escorting you back towards the gate. As you're walking through, like, there's a tension in the air, but it seems like things have settled down. You know what I mean? Like, there's no more violence, but, like, it's like there's a general uneasiness in the air. And you can tell that, like, she's dealing with, you know, a pretty...
She's got some high-level problems.
High-level problems right now. Like, she's trying to maintain the group while not, you know... She's got a lot of shit going on. So. And so the group's kind of tenuous at this point. This little group over here.
Yep.
Of the, whatever you called them, starry eyes, I think.
Yes.
Starry
I'd head out and
eyes.
I'd head over to our good friends Demeter and Gasper.
Yeah. Susie walks you back out to the gate and is like, see Susie kind of eyeball Toad and Toad kind of eyeballs Susie, and they just like head nod each other, like I'd fuck you up type looks at each other. Two people passing in the hall in prison.
Well, good news, bad news, Demeter, Gasper. I couldn't get them to kind of give the stamp of approval on a trip out, but
Shocked.
Yeah, but they said they were going to probably plan a small escapade in a couple days, and we may be able to be part of that. The good news, that was the bad news part of it. The good news is, it sounds like Erg's fine, and the holding is more that people don't go after Erg until things blow over. I still got that there was going to be a lot of questions for Erg, but it wasn't a thing where we were torturing Erg or mad at Erg. It's just like, boy, letting Erg out right now would be a bad idea.
Do you want to roll sense emotion on that conversation? Just kind of the in general?
That's a great idea. Ooh, good, that's empathy as well. So I'm a 5 and a 1 on that one.
Welcome. I'm trying to help you guys out with the things I know you have that
one.
you would be useful in these situations. Yeah.
Which with my -1 is now a 4 and a 1.
No, it's flat. It's still flat. Oh, -1 because
because I lost one in
I
there.
thought you got that back when you spent your mutant.
I lost it again because I pushed my roll.
Push the roll. Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
Son of a bitch. 2 successes and another 1.
It seemed like
I
she
didn't
was.
push. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, that's only going to matter if you push. It seemed like she was sincere.
Okay.
Like the things that she said about how, you know, like they're taking care of Erg, they're making sure he has food. She's kind of concerned about his safety also until they can figure out what's going on. It seems like what she was saying was sincere. That, you know, she's just trying to like keep the peace, and it didn't seem like she was full of shit.
So Max is not an asshole. Apparently.
Yeah, Max was the one we wanted to win the American Idol, and they seem to have.
I had you guys roll a luck roll on this, and it was I did it in like varying degrees of what it was. That was when Kyle rolled a 3, so I was like, it's at about this. That was me like interpreting the bones, you know?
Okay, so they're still gonna go out, but they're not gonna take as many people, right?
Yeah, so we're going to take it. We got the next couple of days until they go out, until they, I mean, They've just reorganized with Max at the head, so there's just a lot of things going on.
Okay. How much did we get from Boss Hog?
We got a 20 spot.
Okay. If we're going to go out with them, I would suggest we get a couple rot suits. At least for myself and maybe...
What do you mean by rot suits?
Can't you make them?
I can, but it takes time. And...
We got 3 days.
3 days. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's actually one of the things I can make.
Yeah, it's on the list.
But having some rot suits to go out there would be very useful.
I don't know that I necessarily need one, but I see where they can be handy.
You mean like a biohazard suit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sort of. It helps protect you against the rot.
It'll protect us from the rot.
It will mitigate the rot. It's not like perfect, but it will help mitigate the rot.
It's more better. Better than nothing.
It's less worse.
Much less worse.
Yeah.
It's more better.
All right. Actually, let's do that. Let's real quick look at the rot suits so that we...
Is that why the others were plastic?
Maybe. Nobody asked them when they were screaming and killing people.
Rot suit protection 3 rating is a thing that I can make. And those are, if I remember from what I was just looking at, the 4 to 8 bullets.
Mm-hmm. I mean, or you could spend the bullets on them too. I don't care. I was just reminding you that I think you can, make them. But
if we have 3 days to do it, I can make them in that time. Or try to.
Yep. Jeremy, do you remember what page the rot stuff is on? The normal rot rules?
The normal rot rules? I don't know.
Like rot attack. Hold on.
Rot suits on page 126.
124 was the page I was looking for, I think.
Gearheads can construct primitive rot suits from bits of scrap. Typically, they provide a protection rating 3 against the rot. This means you get to roll 3 gear dice every time you suffer a rot point. If you roll 1 or more 6s, the suit absorbs the rot point.
Oh, okay.
For every bane, for every explosion you roll, the protection rating decreases 1 step. The suit can be repaired just like any piece of gear. There are artifacts that can give you an even better protection rating against rot. The Rot Eater mutation makes you immune to the effects of rot-related trauma. You suffer no damage from it, but you still accumulate rot points. So basically it works like armor. Mm-hmm. The same way armor works, but for rot.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense for Free League stuff. Like mechanically it works the same way.
Yeah, you basically roll those gear dice against the rot. That's rolling. Yeah.
But I think you roll 3 gear dice when you suffer a rot point, but you also roll a stamina to not take rot, don't you?
No, you still take the rot point. It's
whether it damages you or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, when you're in the arc, you lose a temporary rot every day?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I didn't worry about it because I figured we weren't quite at that full day yet because it was like nighttime when you came back the day before. So I wasn't going to worry about it. The worst thing about the rot is that it permeates your body, builds up inside you over time. Every sector, yada, yada, yada. That's not what we're rot attack. Yeah, every time you suffer a rot point, you must immediately roll a number of base dice equal to your total amount of rot points. For every bane that you get, you suffer 1 point of damage. So there's no stamina roll or anything with that.
Okay, it's just whether or not you take damage from it at the time.
Right.
Gotcha.
Then there's the potential that it becomes permanent, but that's also... no stamina thing with that. But the rot suit would just potentially reduce the amount of rot points you take. So,
yeah, I think we should have them. It seems like a thing we should have. That's like I would rather have a rot suit than armor.
Suit up.
Kyle doesn't even need it.
I will here's the thing. I'll make a rot suit for me and one other rot suit, and then I'll make
You
Kyle's.
make the dog a rat suit.
I'm not making the dog a
He doesn't need it.
That's right, because you can just get another dog. I'll make Kyle's vest, his armored vest. So
Yes, can I get a
two rot
Rottweiler?
suits. No, 2 rot suits and the armor vest is what I'll do.
You already made my vest.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
Yeah,
You did.
you did.
Looks glorious. You still have 1 gator skin to yourself.
I really
We
don't
only use 2
remember
out of
making
3.
it.
Yeah.
I don't remember making it.
You did.
Okay. I believe you. If it was just Kyle saying it, I'd be like, I don't think that's right. But Adam confirmed, so.
dare you.
No, you did. You
How
did.
dare you?
You made it. Because it was a whole joke about how it was a vest, and it's like, yeah, it could be a pair of boots, and it doesn't matter. It's effectively the same thing. Yeah,
I just never thought I rolled it.
you did.
That's okay.
Because I think that was one of the things you were working on while they were off doing something else. So
I was very persuasive.
All right. So for the next 3 days, I'm making 2 rot suits, and I don't know.
Do I need to do anything to buy scrap?
Scrap is all around.
yeah, scrap is all around. Yeah.
Do I need special scrap to make rot suits?
No, I don't think so. I think you could just get it from scrap stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, this is one of those situations where I'm like, nah, it's fine. You could make
It's
them.
on the table. It's nothing weird and off the wall. Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. Plastic stuff is what you're basically making it out of. It's like stuff.
Fun.
Plastic and asbestos. That's what you're making it out of.
Wait, wouldn't asbestos also be like... Okay.
All right, so you're going to be making rot suits for
Yes, sir.
what, 3 different... Well, how many sets of rot suits are you making, I guess is the question.
I'm making 2 rot suits. 1 for me and 1 for Toad.
Okay. Not for Gasper?
No. I'm still not a fan of the way he looks at me. And the way the dog sounds. So